Good morning, beautiful people. I'm going to do a quick and easy look this morning using Farmasi products, using the Strobe primer. This is the lotion-based primer. It goes on more like a lotion. The silver one that we have goes on more like a silicone-based. This one's more creamy, I guess is what I should say. This one's creamy, the other one is silicone-y. They're both for all skin types, but I recommend the purple one for drier skin, just because it has a little bit more moisture content in it. You don't want to paint walls before you prime them, so don't paint your face before you prime it. Now, I'm going in with full coverage for today. So I'm going to be using our VFX Pro, and I'm going to contour with a darker shade of it. This is my first time trying this, so bear with me. It may end up horrible, but we're going to try it. This hair will not stay out of my face. Okay, so I'm going to take my foundation color, and I'm going to go right through here, right down here. I'm just going to dot it around, right through here, here. I'm going to go right here, and right here, and then of course on the backs of my eyelids. Now I'm going to take this darker color, and I'm going to go right along that cheekbone, right along that cheekbone. Oh, there's a clump in it. Maybe. So I'm going right along my cheekbones with this one, the darker one. I'm going to go right here. And then I'm going to go right along the upper edge of my nose. Just the upper edge of my nose. Didn't get enough on my finger. And I'm going to go right up in here where I normally contour. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to beat it into my face. I'm not rubbing, I'm just beating. And I'm not going to go right under my eyes because I'm going to put some concealer there. So see, as I'm putting it on, it's blending out. It smells really good too. Now, like I said, this is our full coverage foundation option. If you want a lighter coverage, I usually go with the CC cream, or if you just barely want any coverage, I use the Be Fit Tinted Moisturizer, which holds amazing all day long. So I'm going to take my concealer in the lightest shade. And I'm going to go right up in here, right up under that eye, and I'm going to bring it out. Oops. And then I'm just patting that as well, so I am not rubbing that, I am dabbing it. Pat, 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 pat. When you rub, you're rubbing off the makeup. But when you pat, you're patting it into your skin. So I'm just pat, 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 patting. It's like an instant eye lift. And then I'm going to go on the other side and do the same thing. Bring it out. And then I'm going to pat, 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 pat. Now I put this concealer up under my eye where I did not put any foundation. If I had put foundation right there before, I would just be double layering. And then I could potentially look a little cakey. The more makeup that you put on, the cakier it's going to look. So you want to keep that in mind. You don't want to look cakey. Quick and easy. And then I'm also going to put it right here to highlight between my eyebrows. And right above the Cupid's bow. Oh, that was the wrong one. Use the beauty blender that had all that foundation on. So I'm just highlighting that very front bottom part of my forehead. Making it a little bit lighter and brighter. Okay. Now, to set my foundation, I'm going to use my Face Perfecting powder. You can use any powder that you want, and a lot of people use the translucent powder or the transparent powder. I'm actually ordering some of that this weekend to try, but you want to make sure you get some kind of powder over top of all of the areas that you used that concealer. You want to make sure that you get some kind of powder over top of all of those areas that you got that concealer, okay? Now, I'm having a simple day today because my little boy has a basketball game and that's the only thing that I'm going to do today. So, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of eyeliner. I love these $6.90 Express pencils. They go on so stinking smooth. So, I'm just going to line my waterline halfway with just a regular black. I have some fun colors that I do sometimes too. I have some navies and some bright blues. They just add a pop of color. So then I'm going to use my 3-in-1 palette for eyeshadow. I go in with the bronzer color, the contour shade. With my eye open, I'm going to crease it using a windshield wiper. That's what I call this method, windshield wiper method. So with my eye open, I'm going to go just along my crease and then circle it out in the corner. So windshield wiper, circle, windshield wiper, circle, windshield wiper, circle. And that just adds a little backdrop. Kind of outlines my eye back there. So on this side, same thing with my eye open. I'm going to windshield wiper it in. So I'm going to windshield wiper, circle, windshield wiper, circle, windshield wiper, circle. I sound like a broken record this morning, guys. Windshield wiper, circle. And if that's not dark enough for you, you can go in with another coat of it. Perfectly fine. Windshield wiper, circle. Windshield wiper, circle. Windshield wiper, circle. windshield wiper circle. So you see how that creates a dramatic difference in the crease and the eyelid itself? You can totally tell there's two different areas there. So then what I'm going to do, after I get the eyeshadow off of there, I'm going to go in with the highlight color. See how golden that is and how sparkly? I'm going to take that highlight color and I'm just going to tap, 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 tap right here. So I'm going to pound it on to the lid itself. So I'm pounding the highlight into the lid itself. Can you see that shimmer? Love it. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to pound it into the lid itself. I'm not windshield wipering it. I'm just pounding it. I'm going to dust off anything that may have fallen out. I'm going to throw on some eyeliner. I'm going to throw on some mascara and I will be good to go. Give me just a second to find my mascara. Where'd it go? There it is. Hiding in plain sight. So I'm going to use the Limitless mascara. This is a one-step mascara. Check out that wand. This actually has the K-Pixel in it, which is the main ingredient in lash and brow serums that strengthens and lengthens. So I'm going to start at the base and work my way out with this Limitless mascara. This is a newer product at Farmasi, but I absolutely love it. I feel like it gives me just enough for an easy everyday look. Nothing too crazy. So there's one coat with the Limitless on top. And then I'm going to do one coat on the bottom. I always dip my wand back in before I do my other eye. Otherwise this one wouldn't be getting as much product. You gotta be fair in life, right? You wouldn't give one child more than you gave the other. Okay. And when I wear my Limitless mascara, I always do 2 coats, which I do that with most of my mascaras. Sometimes I even go in for 3. But I'm going to do a second coat on the top of both of those. Oh, I didn't do the bottom over here. I'll do that in a minute. I'm just going in for my second coat on both of my top lashes. Do that bottom. I'm going to take the Sweet Almond number 7 blush, which is this pretty peachy color. I like the peachy color. And I'm just going to pop a little bit right on my cheekbone. And it smells so good too. Just because it'll bring out some of that more peachy tone on my eye. Make it look a little peachier. Then I'm going to throw on some lipstick and I'm done. So I'm going to go in with the 01, which is Mauve Pink. This is our liquid matte lipstick. It says in the catalog that it lasts for 8 hours. But that's a lie. And it's a good lie. Because I normally get ready for school at 6 o'clock in the morning. And when I take my makeup off at 9 or 10 at night, I'm wiping my lipstick off. So they've underestimated how long it can last. Now I do put it on dirty lips, so I leave my concealer, my foundation, whatever I put on my face, I leave that on my lips before I put my lipstick on, so that might have a little bit of extra hold to it. I do one thin layer, let it dry completely before I eat or drink or anything, and like I said, it lasts from 6 a.m. until I take my makeup off in the afternoons. But that is my complete finished look today. If you have any questions over any of the products that you saw, don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can drop me a comment. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. But I would love to help you find your confidence with these products too.